welcome to my channel Wheel of Fortune Tarot. My name is Nia, and in today's video your deceased loved one will want to bring you an apology because they feel like they owe you one. Alright, so as you can see, I have three groups for you to choose from. For group number one, we have this very unique looking greyish purplish rose quartz with some inclusions. For group number two, we have this powerful hematite. And for group number three, this lovely pink marble stone. Now, all you need to do, as always, is to focus on the question on your deceased loved one. Close your eyes, pause the video if you have to, and when you think you're ready, then just see which one of the three stones calls your attention the most. Don't overthink it, let your intuition decide, and then you can have a look in the description box down below and you will find the timestamps for each individual group, so I will see you there. Hi everyone who chose the Rose Quartz, this is your reading. If you would like for me to channel your deceased loved one in a personal reading, info is in the description box down below. But now let's get on with today's reading, and your deceased loved one is represented by strength. Sorry, what's this? You are represented by judgment in reverse. That's very powerful. And what do they want to tell you today? We have the Eight of Swords, the Emperor, the Knight of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. Okay, yeah, definitely. This is very powerful and very significant for you. We have three major arcana cards here, and especially the two of you are represented by major arcana cards. So what this means is that definitely whatever happened between the two of you, and also this apology, is part of your karma, of your spiritual path, of the lessons that both of you need to learn in this lifetime in order to evolve and grow. Okay, but it's been hard for you, very hard. Judgment in the reverse indicates that you feel like you were treated unfairly, you suffered injustice, and it must have been especially frustrating for you because it's hard to get closure if one of the parties passed away. And your loved one knows this. They know that they did something to you that was wrong and that there is an unresolved issue, and they want to fix it. They really want to. They're represented by strength. Okay, so their desire to make you feel better about the situation is very, very strong. And they're doing it out of love, out of positive emotion. They see things from a different perspective now because they have passed over, okay? They know that everything that happens for a reason. They will have met with their spirit guides, with their guardian angels, and they know that they have to put in the effort to make up to you whatever happened, okay? Very, very determined to send you positive energies. Now, with this Ace of Swords card, it's indicated that for some of you, even during their lifetime, when you had the chance to sort this out, you didn't, because either you were actually kept away from each other in the physical, there was distance between you, or on a mental level, one of you or both of you were not ready to address what happened because of negativity, fears, self-doubt, just being afraid to open up. This person is guarding her heart space. She's blindfolded, okay? She's imprisoned by these swords. She's tied up. So this is indicating that the negative emotion made one of you or both of you feel like you could not reach out and solve this issue. And for some of you, this is a reading for the collective, so not everything can resonate 100% here, but for some of you, your person with this Emperor card was someone who was quite intimidating, maybe even possibly a bit abusive, not physically, but, you know, emotionally abusive. Could be that they were controlling or bossy or very proud and reluctant to recognize their own wrongdoings. They thought very highly of themselves and were not able to give in and see that they did you wrong. They were too stubborn and they were very harsh, probably, so they did not open up their heart to emotion, and they were not able to show you love, to show you kindness, and that's what they're apologizing for. If that doesn't resonate, it just means that, yeah, again, one of you, both of you were controlling their emotions too much. Everything was kept on a surface level, on a comfortable surface level. You did not want to get down to the issue out of fear. And with this Knight of Swords card and this Eight of Swords card, this is your person saying, I am still available for communication. I want to bring you an apology. I want to reach you. They are so eager to give you these messages today, and they're so glad you're watching this video. Okay, they're actually, for some of you, quite maybe a bit too passionate about bringing this message with the Strength card. You might have been receiving signs from them. Is very, very, very possible. They have been trying to send you signs, whatever that could be. Actually, signs when it comes to written, spoken words. So you could have heard songs that reminded you of them. If that's the case, do not doubt it. Don't doubt your intuition. Don't doubt your gut feeling. It was them trying to reach out. If you've been seeing number patterns or reading stuff somewhere out there in the world, it's your person trying to reach you, trying to say something to you, and it will depend on your personal situation what that could be. But yeah, they have this higher level of consciousness now, and they know what they did wrong, and they want to bring you a big, big, big story for being so harsh and for treating you unfairly. What else do we have? The Eye of the Condor. Raise above an obstacle. So, yeah, they know that everything that happens does happen for a reason. And as I said, this is part of your karma as soulmates. So definitely soulmates. Soulmates do not have to be romantic. They can be, but anyone who is significant to your spiritual journey is a soulmate. You are soulmates, okay? And they are in heaven now, and they're looking down on you, upon you, and upon, well, their past in their lifetime. And they recognize all the obstacles between the two of you, and also the things that keep you from raising your vibration. And they're saying, what happened between us is an obstacle to happiness, of course. And they're telling you, I want to say sorry. Can we please fix this? Can we please leave it in the past, learn from it, and yeah, just focus on the positive now. They want to leave this behind, and they're asking you for forgiveness because they cannot leave it behind unless you have forgiven them. And another sword of the Magician. Trust your own magic. Another sword. They're so eager to communicate. But what this card means is that you should use your sword to cut ties with everything that happened in the past that does not serve you anymore, that brings you sadness, frustration, negativity, and trust that the future is a bright one as soon as you consciously decide to leave the bad in the past and to not associate with it anymore. Okay, so they're telling you, can we sort this out? Can we fix it? Can you forgive me? And can we leave it behind, and can we move on? And also, I'm getting the feeling that they're saying that they will make up to you for whatever happened in your next lifetime. You will probably reunite in your next lifetime, and they will then be able to physically make it up to you. Okay. Also have some messages here. Pray for me. Okay, so definitely they know that they were maybe a bad person, and they're asking you for forgiveness and for positivity, regardless of your spiritual background. You can send them love. You can say to them, I forgive you. They will hear you, okay? They can see you, they can hear you. If you think it, they know that you're trying to connect with them. And just send them love. Send yourself some love as well. Just focus on the positive if you can. There is unfinished business. I just told you, yeah. It's not done with an apology. They know that, which is why I just said before, they will make this up to you in your next lifetime. You will come together again. You will both be wise, especially them. They will be aware of what they did to you in this lifetime, and it will be fixed when you both come together in a new incarnation. Okay, so trust that, but also try to do your part of the job by showing forgiveness to your person, to yourself, to the situation. Know that they feel sorry, and distance yourself from these past issues. Don't let it get the better of you, because then you have a really good chance of actually being happy in your next lifetime. Okay, so yeah, that's all I have for you. I really hope this resonated. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment, subscribe if you haven't already, turn on the notification bell so that you won't miss out on any new readings from me in the future. Take very good care, and I hope that I'll see you again real soon. Bye. Hi everyone who chose the Hematite. This is your reading. If you would like for me to channel your deceased loved one in a personal reading or ask about anything else, info is in the description box down below if you're interested. For now, let's get on with today's reading. And your deceased loved one is represented by the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. They know that they owe you something they did not give to you in their lifetime. Wow, you are represented by the Five of Swords. I love how tarot can be so precise. There is a past conflict that you are still looking back on. And what do they want to tell you? We have the Four of Swords, the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Three of Pentacles in reverse, and the Two of Pentacles. Wow, yeah, this is a very, very clear message here from your deceased loved one. Yeah, I already said it in the beginning, so they know that they messed up, so to say. They should have given you something like an apology, or it could be something material that they did not give you in their lifetime, or that they were not there for you when they should have been, or that you missed out on an important opportunity because of them and their wrongdoings. They just know they failed. They're very aware, and that's why they're here today, to bring an apology. And yes, you being the Five of Swords, it shows that there was a conflict in the past between you and your loved one. It could be that there were even other people involved as well, depending on your personal situation. But yeah, something happened, and you are understandably still thinking back on it a lot. It's still on your mind because you did not get any closure. And I'm feeling that for some of you actually still so emotionally affected by this as well. I'm feeling a lot of anger or sadness coming from you, and your person knows this. So that's why they want to fix it. And here with this Four of Swords card, your person is telling you, and you know this, they passed away. And when you pass away, it's not true that you go to hell if you did something bad. Okay, that's not true. Hell can be a place on earth. What happens is that you meet with your spirit guides, and many people who have had near-death experience, by the way, confirm this. Okay, so this is not just me sharing my opinion or my experience as a medium. People who had actual near-death experiences can confirm this. You meet with your spirit guides, with your guardian angels, and you are forced to look back on your lifetime, and that can be a very uncomfortable thing to do, because you then see things from an objective point of view. So you will see the harm possibly that you did to other people, and you will look back on it feeling like you were the one suffering your own actions, if that makes sense. So you will have a lot of empathy for the people that were affected by your wrongdoings, and that's what happened to your loved one. Okay, they had to go through a lot of soul searching. They were confronted with everything that happened, the good and the bad, and they are still going through some deep contemplation with their spirit guides. They are taking the time to digest everything that happened, especially this issue between the two of you, and they're thinking about a solution. What can they do that is for the highest good of everyone involved? And it's a very tough process, okay? But they went through it, and they understood that what happened between the two of you was because actions took place that were based on emotion. So either one of you or two of you reacted instead of just responding to a conflict. Emotions were definitely running high between the two of you. One or two, both of you, or your deceased loved one probably was very reckless. Okay. Too overpowering, it could be, and just explosive. I'm hearing the word explosive. They could have had an explosive type of personality where they just burst out with whatever emotion they're feeling without thinking it through. So they could have hurt you, or by saying something or doing something because they acted upon being triggered by emotion instead of really thinking before acting. They realize this now. For some of you, it could also be that they just lost all passion for you or all commitment in your relationship, and that's what deeply disappointed you. And here, with this 3 of Pentacles card in the reverse, this is a message for some of you. This is a reading for the collective, so it can't resonate 100% with all of you, but here, it definitely shows that in some cases your loved one had a third-party situation going on, and they prioritized someone or something else over you, and they should not have done this, and they know it now. So it could be that they decided to put their time, effort, focus, whatever, into a project, maybe their work, or that they dedicated their time to another person, that they decided to be with someone else and not you. They did not make you a priority in any case, and they're really, really sorry for it. And they know that by doing this, they caused a lot of imbalance within themselves, within your relationship, and there was just no stability between the two of you. Maybe you were constantly arguing, or you were on and off depending on what kind of relationship you had, or you were just not, there was no calm, there was no time to relax and to just enjoy life and your connection, and that's what they're apologizing for. Now, what do my oracle cards have for you? Watch a distance. So, yes, this is exactly what I said here with this 4 of Swords card. They now are looking back on their life from an objective point of view. They have this distance between who they were in that lifetime and who and where they are now. They are with their spirit guides, okay? So they are getting help and they're seeing everything that went wrong, and it's hard for them. It hurts them to see, especially that they failed you, but it's important because they are learning some big lessons right now. And bridging worlds, starting a new chapter. So what this means, and you can see this is probably a shaman, but I read these cards intuitively as well. So this is an angel. They are with their guardian angels right now, and they're helping them to bridge the world. So to bridge their dimension where they are now and our physical world, to bring you these messages. They want to connect with you and say sorry, and they just want to send you love and bring peace. They want you to find peace in your heart and start a new chapter. Leave it behind if you can, and just move on from it. And they're also telling you, you are harming yourself if you spend too much of your energy focusing on the negative in the past. They are deeply sorry. They know what they did, and they're asking you for forgiveness and also to leave it behind, because ultimately it will only harm everyone involved if you're too attached to the negativity from the past. We have, I am lost. So yeah, their soul searching, their deep contemplation is not over yet. They are still very much lost, okay, because they failed in their lifetime probably, and it will take them a long time to get over it, to sort it out. So don't think like they forgot about you and that it doesn't affect them anymore. It does. And they're telling you, don't give up ever. So I feel like this means don't give up hope on your loved one and on yourselves. Don't think that whatever happened there in the past means that your future will look like this as well. If they really hurt you, if something went wrong in the past, it doesn't mean that it will continue like this. You are not doomed, okay? Don't give up hope. Just try to forgive yourself, forgive your person, forgive the situation, raise your vibration, focus on the positive. There is hope, okay? And you will probably come together in a new lifetime and sort out the issues that you did not resolve in this lifetime. All right? So, yeah. That's all I have for you. I really hope it resonated. If it did, then please give this video a thumbs up, leave me a comment, subscribe if you haven't already, turn on the notification bell so that you will not miss out on any future readings of mine. Take very good care, and I hope I'll see you again real soon. Bye. Hi everyone who chose the pink marble, this is your reading. If you would like for me to channel your deceased loved one in a personal reading or ask about anything else, info is in the description box down below if you're interested. But for now, let's get on with today's reading. And let me tell you, your person's energies are so strong and they're really good. So whatever happened between the two of you or how they died, they're now in a very good place. They're very loving. Their soul's energy is a very bright one, and they were so present. The cards were just falling out immediately. And even though this is a reading for the collective, I could pick up on some individual souls coming through to contact me. So if you're watching this, it's definitely meant for you, all right? But let's see what cards we have. So, your deceased loved one is represented by the 10 of Swords. It's a heavy start. You are represented by the Queen of Cups in the reverse. It's not a gender-specific reading, this one, okay? So if you're a man watching this, you are representing the energies of the Queen of Cups, but I feel like for most of you watching, you will be women. What do they want to tell you? We have the 3 of Swords. Death. Oh my God. The Eight of Swords and the Two of Swords. Whew, this is a lot, and this is very powerful, and I know that this sadness and suffering is coming from you, not so much anymore from your loved one. They are now in a much better place, but they went through lots of darkness during their lifetime as well. But trust me, the overall message, the overall energy in this reading is a good one, but it's indicated that you have been through so much. So my heart really goes out to you for that. I'm going to start off by talking about your loved one. So with the Ten of Swords, for many of you, this could mean that they ended their own life, okay? They put an end to their suffering. It's kind of indicated that they went through a lot of emotional and mental pain, and it was getting too much, and they saw no way out, and they had to end it. So again, my heart goes out to you for that. I'm picking up on a lot of suicides, unfortunately. If that doesn't resonate, then their death was a very painful one, especially mentally and emotionally, but it was kind of inevitable. They could feel that their end was coming, and you know, this might sound crazy or like incomprehensible, but everything that happens does happen for a reason. And it was part of their soul journey, of their karma, to find an ending to their suffering. It was inevitable. So no matter what could have been done to prevent this, it wouldn't have stopped this death from happening. Just so you know, this is what your person is telling me. You being the Queen of Cups in reverse. Again, most of you will be women. If not, if you're a man watching this, you represent these energies. You have been so affected by their passing. It's been so hard for you to cope with it. You have been so sad, understandably, and depending on your personal situation, either you're trying to suppress it all and to keep it down because it's too much to handle, and then sometimes you have these moments where it's just too much to handle and it all comes out at once. If you're not suppressing it, then you're just living it daily. You're dealing with this deep pain, and you're crying a lot, and you're just in a very negative space right now, and your heart is aching so much. I can feel it from you. You are not who you used to be anymore. You're wondering if you'll ever be able to love again. Your heart is seriously broken, and I'm really sorry for that. And your person knows this. They know what their passing caused you, and that's why they're coming through to apologize. They want to apologize for all the pain their death is still causing you. Here with the Sphere of Swords card, yeah, I said it. They went through a lot of pain during their lifetime, and so they can really empathize with what you're going through right now, and they know that your heart is dying. I'm picking up on that word. Is basically you are dying on the inside because you lost your loved one. You are just so shattered, and it hurts them a lot to see this. And here with the Death card next to it, yeah, they know how just awful and unbearable the situation is for you right now, and that you're so lost and just in despair because you lost someone who was very dear to you, very close to you, and you think it's over forever. But they're telling you death is not the end. Death is just the end of a physical, material existence in one lifetime. Life goes on after this. There is an afterlife, and we live many lives. We are reborn, okay? And there is a new beginning after every ending. When the sun goes down, there is night, but after night, there is a new morning and the sun comes up again. This is why in the background here, and I hope you can see this, you have a sun rising behind these two towers, representing a portal to a new beginning. So they want to tell you, you are so broken right now and you're probably not seeing a way out of your darkness, but there will be a light at the end of the tunnel. It will find you. If you don't find it, it will find you. And with this 8 of Swords card, again, they know how you are feeling, just overcome by negativity, and it's like a prison of darkness for you. Maybe you have isolated yourself a lot from other people because you're hurting so much on the inside that you just need to be alone. And yeah, definitely you feel like there is no hope, but they're telling you that this is just negativity affecting your clear vision and your judgment. These ties, this blindfold, is caused by grief. And if you work on yourself, if you practice self-love, if you try to open up your heart to that light at the end of the tunnel, then these blockages will lift and you can come out of this. But they're so sorry that it seems like it's impossible for you right now. And they know that you just don't know what to do. This might sound very dark, but I need to say it because your person wants me to say it. Some of you are considering if you should follow your loved one. You're really torn between, should I go through all of this pain and stay, or should I just follow your person? And do not do that, okay? Don't do it. Your person's telling you that's the wrong decision. They would not want you to do that. They would feel so guilty, and it doesn't help the situation because you cannot escape your karma. If you leave your life right now, you will have to go through the same thing again in your next lifetime. And also, if you're suffering too much, and I know it's hard, it's easier said than done, but if you suffer too much, you're blocking the communication between the two of you. They cannot reach you. They cannot give you signs because you are not just imprisoned. You don't feel like you are imprisoned. There's actually a wall around you that prevents their light from coming through. So if you can, reach out to someone to get help. Go out more. They're telling you maybe you're spending a lot of time inside. Go out, connect with nature, get some sunlight. For many of you, you have not been seeing the daylight a lot. Go out, connect with nature. Just little steps to free yourself from this dark cloud of sadness. But they're so sorry that they are making you go through this. What else do we have? Stars in the sky, endless possibilities. So they're telling you, look up to the sky because that's where they are. They are still there. They are still so available to you for communication, but your grief is blocking it. And they're telling you, especially at nighttime, is when you can channel them. Meditate. Ground yourself. Do some meditation. There are a lot of amazing meditations on YouTube to ground yourself. Look up some meditation to deal with sadness, anxiety, or grief. Do that. Do that at nighttime. They're telling you, do something good for yourself at nighttime so that you can sleep better. And there are infinite possibilities, and you can still have a spiritual connection if you work on it, if you try to lift this veil of darkness. And we also have stranger, curiosity. So they're telling you, stay curious. Don't let this grief get the better of you. Stay alert, stay awake, because they want to send you signs. But you are blocking it because you are in such a dark space. Go out, be more outgoing, not just in the physical, as in leave your house, connect with nature, but also mentally. Be open to spiritual communication. Don't think that death is the end, because it's not. It's absolutely not. It's just an ending to the physical existence, to the empty body of someone. Their soul is still alive, and they're telling you this is a chance for you to raise your vibration, to reach high levels of consciousness, educate yourself on means of communication, on the afterlife, on meditation, anything. It serves a higher purpose. I'm still here and won't leave. Well, yeah. So this death card also means that they cannot accept this new beginning because your pain is weighing them down still, okay? And possibly their pain, possibly they are suffering just as much as you are, because life was extremely hard. And know that you are not alone. They're still with you. That's why they're saying they want to communicate. But if you want to get good messages, you have to do something to raise your vibration so that you can actually have a connection still. I'm with you every step of the way. Guys, look at this. I'm still here and won't leave. I'm with you every step of the way. And that's why they can feel your pain so much, because they're with you all the time. They know that you've been crying. They know that you've been so upset. They know that you've been isolating yourself. And they're not gone. Death is not the end. They're still available to you. So know that, and just please try and get some help, okay? And they're so sorry for causing you this. Probably that's also why they're still with you, because yeah, they know that you need help. All right, so wow, that was a tough one. I really hope that you'll be okay. If this reading resonated with you, then please give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on the notification bell so that you won't miss out on any new videos in the future. Take very good care, you guys, and I hope I'll see you again real soon. Bye.